Good.
Yeah, sure.
What's up, guys? I'm Jacob. This is
Jabri.
Leo.
and we own a car dealership, a small retail online car dealership in Irvine, California. We're just gonna talk a little bit about what we do, I guess. If you're wondering what someone that owns a dealership does on a daily basis. So, you guys wanna? If you got we sell cars, obviously. We sell cars. We go to the auction. We buy from private party. We buy cars, fix them up, clean them up, sell them, and that's pretty much what we do. It's pretty straightforward, I guess. We just got our license recently. We're still learning all the paperwork and all the little nuances of that. We used to just flip cars just on the side, like buy a car from somebody and sell it. Now we got our license, we got insurance, we got all, the big boy bills and stuff. So it's a different process, I guess. But that's the basis of a car dealership. As far as our roles, like we all three have our kind of roles. I kind of do more like operations, organizing, getting things organized so that everything is in order, a little easier to do on the daily basis. We all have that CEO mindset of trying to make the company bigger. So I guess we all three have that part in us. And then you guys, my boys right here.
Oh, what was the question?
What do you do?
Again, I do the operational stuff as well. More on the car side, the actual product side. As far as like the mechanical stuff, I'm involved in the selling and the entire process. We kind of all wear different hats. So I'm involved in the paperwork as well, which is, like you said, it's also a little bit of a mission. I'm responsible for the taxes, the sales tax filings and whatnot. So there's just a variety of things that we're all responsible for. But like you said, we go out, especially me, I'm going out prospecting cars, just checking them out, making sure that they're, sellable, and that we can at least, or if they're not sellable, we can get them to a point where they're sellable as far as fixing, repairing, cleaning, etc. Just the entire reconditioning process. I make sure I try to keep like as much hands-on as I can. But yeah, that's kind of just the gist of everything. We're still running around like chickens with our heads cut off, because it's a lot that involves. It's an entire operation, a dealership. So that's a big part of just everything that we do. So yeah, simple as it sounds, it can get pretty complicated. It seems like we just buy and sell cars, but yeah, we actually, it's a process. It's definitely an operation when you're a legitimate dealer that you have to follow and learn and discover and just keep in routine. So that's where I play a big role is just figuring stuff out. And of course I do a lot of getting the website, which I also still need to do, and a lot of the data analytics too, which I do a lot. So it's just whatever we can to kind of help the team get where we want to go and get this thing successful. So that's my kind of role in the entire place of the company.
I mostly just do a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So go pick up cars, help Jabri out when he's fixing them, hand him tools and stuff. I mostly do like most of my time I focus just on investing and stuff, but when it comes to the car dealership, I'll help with anything that's needed help. Go pick up a car, go pick up someone up or drop someone off, clean the cars, whatever's just needed around the dealership. It's mostly what I help around.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about what we like and dislike about owning a dealership, I guess. Maybe in comparison to what we used to do or what we do right now, just in general. I guess I'll go first. what I like, the freedom, obviously, owning your own business, the time you get. Although, the thing is, like, you don't have as much time, but when you want time, you get it because, you know, you don't have a boss, you know, you do whatever you want. That's a big part of it. The challenges, I actually like the challenges. You would assume that maybe that might be something you dislike. That's probably what I love the most when things get rough. It's tough, but it's like it's cool because you get to like, it's like fucking, I don't know, something about it like the competitive edge gets to you, and it's exciting to me. Dislike, I mean, the beginning stages of starting a business is like a lot to dislike because it's fucking hard. So that's probably mine.
Yeah, I mean, all that makes a lot of sense. What I like about the business is just the, you know, figuring out that this is a real operation. Like, this requires a lot of people. That's what I like about it. You know, it requires you getting out there and adding to your team. You know, running a dealership, it's not going to take 3 people. It's going to take quite a few people to run an operational dealership. So I like the cars about it. You know, being able to see all the different types of cars, all the similarities, all the common problems. You know, just discovering more about it. Running the business on a day-to-day, that's super cool. You know, just my Mondays used to be a lot different. Tuesdays used to be a lot different. Now, you know, they are extremely different. So yeah, now I'm waking up and doing this. But dislikes for sure. I hate fucking driving around. That sucks a lot when you got to drive, because it's not like we have cars lined up all next to each other. So we're driving sometimes a lot. At the end of the day, there's a lot of things that I don't like doing the sales tax at all. That sucks too. There's a lot of things you don't like, but they just got to get done. You know, so it's all cool and fun sometimes, but it's not like everything is cool and fun. There's going to be a lot of things you don't like to do, but it's not as bad to where you don't want to do them. That'll be pretty much my kind of thing on it.
And what I love about it is just, I love Manheim because you get to see so many cool ass cars. That's what I love about it. You get to see badass cars you'll never be in, and it's just badass. But what I really hate about it is paperwork, because it just confuses the living shit out of me. Anything with paperwork, it's just confusing. But also the freedom is cool that you get to listen to podcasts whenever you want, play music whenever you want, take a smoke break whenever you want. But I mean, you're still busy as a motherfucker, but you get a lot of freedom. But, yeah.
Next question.
Okay, best one line. Give me like one line or one just small piece of advice. Don't get too crazy with it. Just what would you give someone if they wanted to start their own car dealership? What would be the number one line? Like, this is you can't not have this, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I don't know. If you guys have one already, go ahead.
Buckets, man. Buckets are good ways to get cash flow. Buckets are like cheap cars, $2,000, $3,000 cars. Because from what I've seen from our experience, that's keeps you alive, and everyone has. You can sell those 1, 2 days, 3 days. Those are quick sales.
Yeah, have a team. That's number one. Have a team, or go and get one, or realize that when you're starting, you're gonna need people. So yeah, that's the biggest advice, is just, learn how to work with people, or just start getting the people to work with. You're not gonna do this business alone. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you might as well play the lotto. It's easier. So I would just go get a team, going out there and finding one, going out there and relying on one. This is a teamwork thing. It's not a singularity, system. So that's my take.
Yeah, I think those two are the best ones, honestly. I thought something would come to me. I think those are two, like, you just have to have it. Build your network and fucking sell those beaters. If I had to add one, maybe, it's non-negotiable. You need to have a bankroll. So I say if you're gonna do it and you're gonna go legit, grow your bankroll as big as you can, because it's all a learning process, and you have to fuck up a lot of times in order to learn the market. You don't know everything just by, you have to learn it by fucking up a couple times.
That's true.
Yeah,
Being safe.
that point, if you're flipping cars before you're doing this, just on the street, that's a good point. Grow the bankroll. We made that mistake of not growing it as much as we should have. We still grew it. It still worked out, but it would have been better if we grew it more.
Yeah.
You know, because that's true. Grow the bankroll if you're flipping cars before you go and do a dealership, or come with a bankroll sizable enough, more than what you think. Because that's
more
true.
than what you would assume, for sure. Okay, so our goals right now. I mean, it's kind of the same all around. You know, we're trying to build our credit up right now, because like we say, you need a big ass bankroll to do more volume. If you only have 5 cars going at a time, you can still make money. You can still make money with like 5. You can still make money with 3, 2. It doesn't matter, but as long as they're selling fast. But if you want to have more income coming in just consistently, you just want to have as many cars as you can, right? I mean, the more product you have, the more you can sell of it. So it's pretty simple. So we want to get a credit line, building up our business credit, because you get a big ass line of credit. Once it's a business line of credit is a lot bigger than a personal. It's like 5x at least, or 10x. It's just a crazy amount. So we're trying to build that, and just trying to learn auctions right now, because like I said, we used to just flip on the side off the street. So auctions is a whole nother game. It's, it seems easy, like, oh, I just have auction access and now everything's a deal. Like, it's not everything is a deal. Sometimes there's a shitty transmission, shitty engines. They lie about things. I mean, it's a whole nother game to play. So that's kind of our goal right now. I don't know if you guys have individual goals or anything you want to add.
Yeah, I think the 100%, it's extremely important, business credit and getting the credit going. You want to get some sort of financing. You don't want to be using your own cash everywhere in this business. There's times for it, but you want to diversify, the business as far as where you're using credit. So that's a goal, is definitely getting the credit. That's 100% a goal, is getting credit. And not only that, just to do even other things, bigger and better things, you're going to need some credit. So going and acquiring these institutions to loan you business credit or give you business credit is definitely one of the priorities of what we do. Another goal is just growing this into something, getting it to cash flow, getting it to be a real cash flowing machine that we can eventually, I guess put in autopilot per se, but just have a system and process in place where it's running consistently and it's running on its own, because at the end of the day, you're an owner, you're not the mechanic, you're not the, employee, you're the owner of the company. So you want to think like an owner, and that would be definitely a main goal. And then not only that, is our individual goal, 100%, just bettering yourself too. Like this really did a lot of humbling to me, specifically as far as what I thought I knew and what I thought I didn't know. And I'm a lot more far behind than I thought. So a lot of goals to just better yourself every single day. The minute you wake up, and the minute you go to sleep. Very simple.
Yeah, one big goal of mine, I hope we do, is just automate it, and the faster you can get it automated, don't worry about losing some money up front. Like, you'll lose some because you got to pay mechanics and stuff, but time is more important because you get freedom to think of stuff, go out and do stuff, and it just changes your mindset. Because if the other way around, you just feel like you're working and working, you're drained out the whole time, so you don't have time to think of how to improve your business and grow, and just new ideas, because you're just so burned out from doing the daily task that you don't have time.
Your
to
mentality
think.
is important in something like this. Your mentality is extremely important.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught up too much with the monotonous shit. Like, you have to do it, period. But, if you can find a way to get out of the monotonous, do this every day, swinging the hammer literally every day, that's how you can, automate something, change your life. Just, you got to have time to think, because you have to leverage, what you have besides just your time and your effort.
Next question.
Okay, what you can expect on our channel? I don't know. We really haven't really talked about it. We just really popped in right now. We just said, "Hey, we're gonna do it." Didn't even think about it. We just popped in. We said, "Let's talk about something about our dealership."
To be honest, you don't want to think about stuff. You just want to start. Just fucking start.
We'll have weekly vids, and we'll get it going.
Yeah, we're gonna do weekly vids, and we're just gonna show the story of what it's like. You know, we'll show, of course, what the dealership looks like. We'll show all the licensing. We'll show all the cars. We'll show the whole process of kind of what the entire story is unfolding to be. It's our first time running something like this, as legitimate as this. So it's definitely a new chapter in everyone's book that they are extremely uncomfortable with. And we're just every day working to make ourselves comfortable. Yeah, that's what we'll show.
And this is our first legitimate business. We've been starting businesses for 5 years. These are my brothers right here. We've been working together for years now. We finally replaced our jobs with this dealership, and we're gonna see where this shit takes us, because we're trying to do big things. Follow along if you guys want to see where we go, or want to learn anything. Maybe we could just give you some nuggets of knowledge. Maybe you already know, or maybe it might be new to you. So
yeah, or if you're brand new trying to just get into this entire entrepreneurship wave that's happening, this will just let you see the ins and outs of it, if you really want to do it or not, because it's not for everybody.
The reality.
In reality, it's serious. This is a serious thing you have to do. It's going to grow you. It's going to definitely change the way you're thinking and operating. So you can see all that and see where it's coming from, where it stems from. And yeah, we've been meaning to do this, and we've been needing to do this, but we've been extremely hella busy with the beginning of this business, with just getting it, getting us comfortable. So that's why.
Yeah.
Any daily updates? Follow us on Instagram, Black Star Auto Group. We'll put it in the description link, and you'll see more what we do on the daily task.
Instagram, TikTok, we'll be on there.
Every platform, pretty much.
That's right. And that's pretty much all we got for today. We'll hit you up next week. Peace.
Sounds good.